Hello everyone, I am Jahnavi. Today we are going to learn 5 examples on JavaScript. Those are simple examples. First example is by using JavaScript, we have to pass a string and we have to get all the letters in the string in the alphabetical order. So for that I wrote a function called as string to order function and I have passed a string as an argument. Then after I split the string such a way that all the letters can be divided, and then after I have sorted that string so that we can get in the alphabetical order. Then again I have joined the string to print the string, and here S is the final string for us. I have passed webmaster. We have to get the output. So the output is ABEEMRSTW. So the desired output is also same. That is the string is in the alphabetical order. Then after, here is the installation of modules. We have to install the chalk module into our application. I have already installed the chalk module into my application. I mean in the sense into my laptop. So chalk module is installed by using the command npm space install space chalk. Actually chalk module is used to write the text in the various formats, and I am going to show some of the formats for you. So by using the chalk module we can first we have to like importing of chalk module. Here we use the require chalk module, in the sense we require the chalk module for writing this program. Then after bold, in the sense the sentence or something what we have written in this double quotes will be in the bold format. Underline, the sentence which is written in this double quotes will be in the underline format. Then after yellow, in the sense we'll get the text in yellow color. Magenta, the text will be magenta color. While coming to the bg red, it gives the background as red color. bg cyan, it gives the background as the cyan color. And while coming to the chained text, in the sense while if we want to apply two or more properties, two or more chalk properties to the same sentence, then we'll use this chain format. For this we'll get bg as red and underline and then yellow color text. So I'll show the output here. Here see, first we wrote bold text, we got this bold text, and after we wrote underline text, we got underline text. Here yellow color text, magenta color text, red color background, sign color background. Then after we got the text here, this is the chained text. In that sense we got background color as red, it is the underlined text, and the text is in yellow color. Our next question is it is on objects. Here we are asked to create an object named my penguin with properties name, origin and living area. So I have created an object my penguin. Name is equal to chimp, origin is equal to Australia, living is equal to near Austria. So I have done this object creation. Then they asked us to use console.log to print something about that penguin, in the sense it is like a welcome message. So here I wrote console.log, hello I am penguin and my name is. For getting the name we'll write object name dot property. Here name is the property, so object name dot property. And then after they asked us to create another line of code which adds a new property to my penguin, that is called can fly, and set it to false. So without disturbing the previous code they asked us to create this. For this we'll use name of the object, then after property name, and we'll set the value. So they asked us to set the value for false. I have written that. Then they asked us add a method to your penguin called chimp, and that prints the console message. So for adding without disturbing the previous text to the object, we'll write my penguin dot chip is equal to, as it is a method we'll write it as function. We'll write console.log chirp chip is the penguin sound like. So they asked us to print this quoted text in the console, so I have written that. So to check the validity I have called my penguin dot chip function. So then after they asked us add another method to the penguin called say hello, and that prints the console line as step 2, but this time we have to use this keyword. So I wrote say hello method, and for you as here we wrote object name dot property name, but here we change it this to this dot name, so that it gives us the name itself. But here just they asked us to do with this keyword, and to perform the validity of for the confirmation, I again call the function say hello. Then after they asked us next call the penguin say hello and make it yes, I have called that. Without modifying any previous code, they asked us to change the penguin's name. In the sense how we have assigned some value for the property here, in the same way we will assign my penguin dot name is equal to some name. In the sense they give penguin MC penguin face as the name, so I have changed it to that. And to check whether it is working or not, again I have called my penguin dot say hello, so that it will print the modified name. Then after they asked us to write another method called fly, and inside the method use if else statement. And if else statements are given proper conditions, I have initiated fly method, and this can fly. In the sense if can fly is true, it will print I can fly, or else it will print false. For checking that, I have called fly method. Then after they asked us to change can fly property to true again, and again validate the code. So here I have changed my penguin dot can fly is equal to true, as simple as object name dot property is equal to value. And then after I have called the function again to check the validity of the function. Then they ask to write a for in loop to print each property name in the console. So I have taken property in my penguin. Here if we write property, so we get all the property names. The last question asked in this exercise is print the values of the property. Here they asked us to print the value of each property in the console. So what I wrote here is property in my penguin of property. This is the syntax we use it to print the property of, in the sense value of each property. I'll show you the output here. See, hello, I am penguin and my name is Jim. At first we have taken as object name dot property. Then after the sound of the penguin, and here we use the this keyword. For this we have changed the name of the penguin, and as we have initialized can5 false at beginning, we got this. And after that, if it is initialized as true, here we get I can fly. And then after we got properties in the sense name, origin and living area are given at first. Then after can fly, chip, slay hello, fly, these are all the properties we got in middle of them, and we wrote these as some of this as anonymous functions. Then after we got here change in name, as the name is changed, not the previous one. And as origin is Australia and living near Austria, we have changed it. At first we have initialized can fly as false, but we have changed it to true, we got here. And for all the anonymous functions which we have initialized, we will get just it as a function, but not the values inside the function. Then after fourth is about callback functions. Here they asked us to create a function validate user, write 3 parameters username, password and 1 callback function as an argument. So here I wrote a function as validate user, username, password and validate. Validate is the callback function. If username is equal to Jahnavi Ara and password is equal to j at the rate of h n at the rate of vi, it will get the validate as true. In the sense validate will get the result as true, and or else it will get false. So here for checking this, I have called a function validate user. I have given name and the password which is correct, and function of the result. In the sense if the result is true, and in the sense if the validate returns true, we'll print successfully validated, else false. I have used 2 test cases here to test the validity of the function. um, uh, let us see the output. So here we got the output successfully validated. Please successfully validated, in the sense here Jahnavi Ara and the password matches with the previous one, we got successfully validated. But in the second one the password is wrong, so it asked us to give please enter correct credentials. So I have entered correct that means we have to enter correct credentials. Then after coming to the fifth question, it is all about GitHub. As I have already installed the GitHub, I have set the global username and user mail ID in my system. Then after they asked us to create a folder called learn underscore git underscore again. So I have created a folder called in the week 1, I have created learn underscore git underscore again. So they asked us to cd into learn underscore git underscore again folder. um, so here we have initialized it. Git.init is the command to initialize the learn. We are into cd into learn underscore git underscore again, and we have initialized it. And then after they asked us to create third dot text file. I have created the third dot text file. I have created the third dot text file. And add the third dot text file to staging area. They have asked us. So git space add space dot is the command used to add the files to the staging area. Then after performing anything, we have to perform a commit operation such that it is known as commit with message. That in the sense the operation is committed. So here they have given adding third dot text is the message. So I have written the same. The syntax is git space commit space minus m space in the double quotes. We'll write the message. As the operation is committed, we got adding third dot text. They asked us to use git space log, so it gives us the operations when it have been performed and what is the operation. So adding third dot text is performed now. And next again it asked us to create 4.txt file. I have created the 4.txt file even in the git here. Then after it asked us to add it and commit it again. As we have done all the things for third file, I have done the same. Then it has asked us to remove the third.txt file. So to remove, we'll use the command git space rm space in the double quotes. We'll write the name of the file. So have right here they give rm third.txt, in the sense it is removed, and we have to commit this operation again, and I have write the command third.txt is removed. So if we perform log again, the log always gives in the descending order, in the sense last performed operation will be given first, that is third.txt is removed. We have added fourth.txt and third.txt is added. Now it asked us to create a remote repository using your credentials in GitHub website. So here in the GitHub website, I have already created a repository, learn it again. So I'm using it here, learn it again. So to after creating repository, it asks us to export the local repository to the remote repository. So to export, we'll write the command git space push space. While creating a repository, we will get this link there, which is the link to our repository, or else address to our repository. By pasting it, then after we'll write minus minus all, so that all the files can be pushed into that repository. Then after it asked us to create new folder, initialize empty git repository. I have created the new folder. The new folder name is learn git again download, and I have initialized the repository. I'll show you here. Cd learning git again download, and git init is used to initialize it. It asked us to take the files from the GitHub to the local repository. That means from remote repository to local repository. So have here we'll to take the files from remote repository to local repository, we'll use git space pull space, and then we'll write the link over here. We'll paste it. So I have done the same. It has fetched all the files. So if it fetched all the files, we have to get only we have 4.txt, as we have removed third.txt. We have to get 4.txt in learning here. So I got here 4.